Alright, so this is me trying to do the paper bag designs that I have for my project. And one of the designs I'll be starting with is origami. So I'll just take out one origami paper. And this is not an instruction, this is just me commentating on my trials to this. Where supposedly the instruction I'm following says get a normal paper and fold it into a square, but I'm just gonna get square paper because, well, since it's an origami design, I might as well get origami paper. Next is, oops, there's the camera. That was that weird thing right there, that white thing. That's like my first trial at the paper bag origami, and it sucked. So this time I'm doing it on actual origami paper. So what I'm doing here is getting the exact measurements, dividing the paper into three, not three, well, just dividing it into three, making a perfect three-fold. And then after that, here's me lining up the creases to the dots I made. So it can be a perfect trifold. I always say trifold because, you know, it sounds cooler like that. I'm not sure if that's the actual name, but I'm gonna stick with it. So I did it one way, and then you're also supposed to do it the other way, so it makes some sort of tic-tac-toe design. I'm not an expert in origami, I just do it, I'm an amateur. Okay, next, supposedly fold in the corners of the paper, and the instructions said when you fold it in, you're supposed to cut it later, but I really didn't want to make the hassle of doing that, so I just left the creases in. It's also rarely in origami do you actually cut the pieces of the paper, so you know it doesn't affect the overall design too much. Next, I'm folding it diagonally, both directions, and then folding the paper in half, vertically or horizontally. Perspective doesn't matter. And then here's the part where if you make the creases right enough, you can just form the box, which essentially turns into a paper bag. And I kind of got gloss here because you're supposed to carefully fold the corners in. See, if I had cut the corners, it'd be easier to fold, but I didn't because I didn't want to make the effort. It didn't matter. Look, I did it. See, with enough efforts, it becomes a paper bag. Somewhat of a paper bag. I don't think this is the kind of design you should use if you're gonna put something inside, because there's so many folds in the way. I don't think it can contain anything at all. It's one of the suggested designs in making a do-it-yourself paper bag, but you know, it's easy to make. Just one piece of paper, and to close it, you can either staple it or fold the top like that. Yay!